Hello Swatantra TV viewers. I am Mahima, welcoming you to our English Bulletin with latest news, updates and analysis. Here are today's news. Thank you for watching Swatantra TV English Bulletin. Devotees in thousands throng Ram Temple in Ayodhya. The doors of the Ram Temple in Ayodhya opened to the general public on Tuesday, a day after the consecration of the new Ram Lalla idol. The new Ram Lalla temple saw lakhs of devotees turning up to offer prayers on Tuesday, while a huge crowd of devotees thronged the Ram Janmabhoomi Mandir. A large number of devotees came to Ayodhya now and Jai Shri Ram chants are echoing in Ayodhya. The devotees flocked to the temple from 3 a.m. to offer prayers. Devotees took a holy dip at the Saryu River braving intense cold weather. Carrying flags bearing visages of Lord Ram and chanting Jai Shri Ram, the devotees waited for hours in the biting cold before the doors of the grand temple opened. The gates of the temple, decorated with flowers and lights, turned into selfie spots for the devotees as they gathered to join the queues. The Rahul Gandhi-led Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra was stopped from entering the Guwahati city on Tuesday, triggering protests from Congress workers who broke barricades and raised slogans. Gandhi later addressed party supporters on the outskirts of the city. He said the Congress supporters have broken barricades but will not break the law. Gandhi was earlier accorded a boisterous welcome as he tried to enter Guwahati and addressed some varsity students on the way. Addressing supporters, he said while BJP President J.P. Nadda took the same route, the Congress supporters were not allowed to travel on it. He warned that Assam government not to think that the Congress supporters were weak. The Congress workers and suppers were courageous like lion. The government cancelled his program at the university. But the students heard him outside, he said. The Congress workers do not fear anyone, he said and added that the Congress will defeat the BJP in Assam and form the Congress government soon. He also lauded the police for doing their job well. He said policemen were also clapping on his speech but hastened to add that they should not. Meanwhile, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma on Tuesday said he had instructed DGP to register a case against Rahul Gandhi for provoking the crowd to break barricades.
बजरंग दल की रैली निकली, इसी रास्ते से नड्डा जी की रैली निकली, मगर कांग्रेस पार्टी की पदयात्रा को यहां पे ये लोग रोक रहे हैं। अब देखिए, यहां पे बैरिकेड था नहीं था, उड़ा के फेंक दिया हमने बैरिकेड को तोड़ के फेंक दिया, मगर हम कानून को नहीं तोड़ेंगे। असम के चीफ मिनिस्टर तोड़ सकते हैं, होम मिनिस्टर तोड़ सकते हैं, प्रधानमंत्री तोड़ सकते हैं, मगर कांग्रेस पार्टी का कार्यकर्ता कानून को नहीं तोड़ेगा। मगर आप ये मत सोचिए कि हम कमजोर हैं क्योंकि हमने आपका बैरिकेड उधर देख फेंक दिया हमने।
Telangana Pradesh Congress Committee Senior Vice President G. Niranjan on Tuesday stated that the vigilance and enforcement officials found 32 officers responsible for Medigadda barrage disaster. As much as 3,200 crore rupees out of 3,625.82 crore rupees was squandered. Speaking to the media at Gandhi Bhavan on Tuesday, Niranjan said that about 500 crore rupees are required for repairs. The construction company is trying to shirk its responsibility on the grounds that defect liability period of 2 years has ended in 2021 itself. He said that this Medigadda episode would come into light on 21st October 2023. The previous government has taken it lightly. Neither then Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao and Ministers K. T. Rama Rao and T. Harish Rao visited the site. Minister for Irrigation N. Uttam Kumar Reddy and other ministers visited the site and gave a PowerPoint presentation was given. He said that it is also reported that the construction committee itself made the design and forcefully took the approval of the chief designing officer. The construction was also not done in accordance with the design. He said that then the KCR government tried to hush up the whole issue and a complaint was made by the engineer concerned in Bhupalpalli police station as this was happening due to the extremists' activity. He appealed to the state government to declare the actual position of the barrage and the extent of damage caused to it and take action against those responsible. Roads and Buildings Minister Komtireddy Venkat Reddy announced on Tuesday that the Congress government will implement free electricity up to 200 units with effect from February. Speaking to the media at Gandhi Bhavan after a review meeting on the assurances given ahead elections on Tuesday, Venkat Reddy said that the Congress government would implement all the assurances. He made it clear that their government will implement 6 guarantees in 100 days. He said that the state has had gone bankrupt due to KCR government's financial indiscipline and hence the delay in the implementation of assurances. He alleged that the previous BRS government failed to fulfill the assurances like unemployment allowance to double-bedroom schemes. He found fault with the criticism voiced by the BRS leaders. Reiterating that it is certain that the former minister G. Jagdish Reddy would go to jail, Venkat Reddy said that BRS cannot win a single seat in the upcoming parliament elections.
ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారు అయిన తర్వాత రెండవ రోజే 30 లక్షల మంది ఉచితంగా మహిళలు అక్కా చెల్లెళ్ళు నవ్వుకుంటూ ఇవాళ పెళ్లిళ్ళకి పోతున్నారు, బిడ్డ ఇంటికి పోతున్నారు, దేవస్థానానికి పోతున్నారు, సంక్రాంతి పండుగకి ప్రతి ఇంటికి పోయి వచ్చిండ్రు. ఆరోగ్యశ్రీ 10 లక్షలకు పెంచినాం. 2 మాసాల లోపే గ్యాస్ సిలిండర్ కానీ ఫ్రీ కరెంట్ యూనిట్లు కానీ ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఇవ్వబోతున్నాం. ముఖ్యమైనది ఏంటంటే మేము 100 రోజుల్లోపే కాదు 2 రోజుల్లోనే చేసినాం. ఇవన్నీ కూడా వారం రోజులు చేస్తుండే. కానీ మా కర్మ గవర్నమెంట్ వచ్చిన మొదటి క్యాబినెట్లో కొనుగోలులో ప్లాంట్ నిర్మాణంలో నామినేషన్ బేసిస్ మీద 70,000 కోట్లు నష్టాలు పరిచిన ఆ పెద్ద మనిషి మీటింగ్ ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారు పిలిస్తే కూడా రాకుండా తప్పిపోయాడు.
The sleuths of the Special Operating Team, SOT, of Maheswaram Zone, along with Chottupal police in Nalgonda, busted an interstate drug racket and arrested 2 smugglers, according to police. The police also seized 90 kilograms of dry marijuana and a car, all worth 26.70 lakh rupees. The arrested are 40-year-old rickshaw puller Mohammad Rais Afridi from Ghaziabad in Uttar Pradesh state and 28-year-old driver Mitlesh Singh driver from Rewa district of Madhya Pradesh state. The accused came in contact with a drug peddler who is a native of New Delhi. The drug peddler motivated and lured them into the drug racket by promising easy money. They were persuaded to smuggle marijuana from Rajmundry in Andhra Pradesh to New Delhi. The accused, the police said, went to Rajmundry on 6th December last year by car. They handed over the car to one of the marijuana suppliers at Rajmundry and returned to their respective villages. The supplier went to Malkangiri in Odisha state and came back with the contraband. The accused returned to Rajmundry 10 days ago to collect the contraband and the car. The police intercepted the car in which the accused with the contraband at Pathangi Toll Plaza when they were on their way to Hyderabad on 22nd January. The accused changed the registration number of the car. The accused were produced in the court and they were remanded in judicial custody.
India directions ప్రకారం యాంటీబయాటిక్స్ అమ్మాలంటే యాంటీబయాటిక్స్ ఓవర్ ది కౌంటర్ అమ్మడానికి లేదు. యాంటీబయాటిక్స్ అమ్మాలంటే ఆ పేషెంట్ డాక్టర్ ప్రిస్క్రిప్షన్ తీసుకురావాల్సి ఉంటుంది. డాక్టర్ ప్రిస్క్రిప్షన్లో కూడా డాక్టరు జస్టిఫికేషన్ రాయవలసి ఉంటుంది. జస్టిఫికేషన్ దాంట్లో ఇంక్లూడ్ చేయవలసి ఉంటుంది. అదర్వైజ్ మెడికల్ షాప్స్లో ఎవరు కూడా ఓవర్ ది కౌంటర్ అమ్మడం కానీ డాక్టర్ ప్రిస్క్రిప్షన్లో డాక్టర్ జస్టిఫికేషన్ లేకుండా అమ్మడానికి వీల్లేదు.
సార్ దీంట్లో కొన్ని అంటే నిద్ర మాత్రలని కొంచెం ఉంటాయి సార్, అట్లాంటివి రోజీనెస్ వచ్చేవి అట్లాంటి మెడిసిన్స్ మీద కూడా
అంటే దట్ ఒక్కోదానికి ఒక రకమైనటువంటి దానికి రెస్ట్రిక్షన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నార్కోటిక్ డ్రగ్స్ కింద ఒక రెస్ట్రిక్షన్, ఒక టైప్ ఆఫ్ రెస్ట్రిక్షన్ ఉంటుంది. అండ్ ఇంకా కొన్ని సైకోట్రాపిక్ సబ్స్టెన్సెస్లో అదర్ రెస్ట్రిక్షన్స్ ఉంటాయి.
Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy on Tuesday released 6,394.83 crore rupees towards the fourth and final tranche for waiving loans of 78,94,169 women members of 798,395 self-help groups that owed a total of 25 rupees 571 crore to various banks in 2019. In 3 tranches earlier, the government had repaid the self-help groups loans to the tune of 19,176 crore rupees, which remained unpaid during the TDP rule. Addressing a huge public meeting before releasing the amount with the click of a button at Urvakonda in Anantapur district of Andhra Pradesh on Tuesday, the Chief Minister said he was happy to fulfill his 2019 election promise of repaying the bank loans of women's self-help groups that were cheated by TDP Chief Chandrababu Naidu. He said that quality education, improvement in literacy rate and security of women are the parameters for assessing the social progress of any state, and the government has been focusing on these factors for empowering women. Government has so far distributed a whopping 2,66,772.55 crore rupees through DBT and non-DBT welfare schemes to 56,709 women, with the DBT welfare component being 1,81,460.04 crore rupees, besides distributing 31 lakh house site patas and constructing 22 lakh houses for the poor women.
ఈ రోజు అక్షరాల 6,400 కోట్ల రూపాయలు నా పొదుపు సంఘాల అక్క చెల్లెమ్మలకు నేరుగా బటన్ నొక్కి వారికి ఇచ్చేలా ఈరోజు అడుగు వేస్తా ఉన్నాం. ఈ ఒక్క పథకానికి సంబంధించి అక్షరాల 25,570 కోట్ల రూపాయలు ఈరోజు ఈ ఒక్క పథకానికి సంబంధించే మనం ఖర్చు చేస్తా ఉన్నాం. అక్షరాల 79 లక్షల మందికి మంచి జరిగిస్తూ ఇప్పటికే 3 దఫాలలో 19,178 కోట్ల రూపాయలు ఇవ్వడమే కాక 4వ దఫా కింద ఈ రోజు ఇచ్చే 6,400 కోట్ల రూపాయలు కూడా కలుపుకుంటే అక్షరాల 25,570 కోట్ల రూపాయలు నా అక్క చెల్లెమ్మల కుటుంబాల ఖాతాల్లోకి నేరుగా కూడా పోతా ఉంది. మీ బిడ్డ బటన్ నొక్కుతా ఉన్నాడు, నేరుగా నా అక్క చెల్లెమ్మల కుటుంబాల ఖాతాల్లోకి పోతా ఉంది.
Narsaraopeta Lok Sabha Lavu Shri Krishna Devriulu has quit YSRCP and in Lok Sabha membership. He quit the party in protest, as the YSRCP is reportedly mulling fielding a candidate from backward caste from Narsaraopet Lok Sabha constituency. Devriulu said that the Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy-led YSRCP was planning to shift him to a different constituency, but he didn't want to move from Narsaraopeta. The 40-year-old politician observed that this drama has been playing for the past 6 months within the party but came to light only in the past 15 days. The party leaders were dilly-dallying, pushing him to corner. He wanted to put an end to the drama, he said. He denied that he would be joining any party. No political party has far reached out to him, he said. Devrailu's resignation comes close on the heels of Machilipatnam YSRCP MP Balashori Vallabhneni and others quitting the party. In a move that promises to reignite the political rivalry in Andhra Pradesh Congress Committee President Y.S. Sharmila embarked on a public bus tour of Srikakulam district. This unconventional approach came in response to a challenge issued by YSRCP North Andhra Regional Coordinator Y.V. Subba Reddy that the state made rapid progress under the YSRCP government. Instead of travelling with a retinue of party supporters, Sharmila has chosen to take a ride in buses to interact with people and get the first-hand report of the people's grievances. Upon reaching Ichapuram, Sharmila wasted no time in issuing a challenge to the ruling party leaders by saying that she was readily accept the challenge thrown by Subreddy. She demanded that the YSRCP leaders show tangible results. Where are the promised capitals? She asked. Where is the progress of the Polvaram project? She asked.
వైవి సుబ్బారెడ్డి గారు వాళ్ళు చేసిన డెవలప్మెంట్ ని చూపిస్తామన్నారు. సరే సార్, మీరు చేసిన డెవలప్మెంట్ ని చూపించండి, మేమంతా సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నాం చూడడానికి. డేట్ టైం మీరు చెప్పినా సరే, మమ్మల్ని చెప్పమన్నా సరే, మీరు చేసిన అభివృద్ధి ఏమిటో చూపించండి. మేమే కాదు, మీడియా వాళ్ళు కూడా వస్తారు, మేధావులు కూడా వస్తారు, ప్రతిపక్ష పార్టీలు కూడా వస్తాయి. మా అందరికీ చూపించండి. మేమందరం కూడా మీరు చేసిన అభివృద్ధి ఏమిటి, మీరు కట్టిన రాజధాని ఎక్కడ, మీరు నడుపుతున్న పెట్రోల్ ఎక్కడ, మీరు కట్టిన పోలవరం ఎక్కడ, మీరు చేసిన డెవలప్మెంట్ కూడా ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ లో అందరూ కళ్ళల్లో ఒత్తులేసుకొని చూస్తున్నాము. చూపించండి. డేట్ మీరు చెప్పినా సరే, టైం మీరు చెప్పినా సరే, నన్ను చెప్పమన్నా సరే, రెడీ.
Anganwadi workers, helpers end strike in Andhra Pradesh. Around 1 lakh Anganwadi workers in Andhra Pradesh ended their 42-day strike on Tuesday and resumed their duties following talks with the government representatives. The state government conceded the demands of Anganwadi workers and helper in regard to pay hike and providing better working conditions. The Anganwadi workers and helpers went on strike on 12 December. The state government promised to addressing 10 out of the 11 crucial demands put forth by the Anganwadi workers. Sajjala Ramakrishna Reddy, advisor to the government, accused opposition parties of provoking the Anganwadi workers to resort to strike. He asserted that the government would always help the Anganwadi workers. As part of the agreement, salary increments are slated for implementation from July next year, and life insurance coverage, including a 2 lakh accident insurance policy, will commence this year. The age limit for Anganwadi assistants has been raised from 45 to 50 years, and workers will now be eligible for travel allowance, TA, and dearness allowance, DA, on a monthly and bi-monthly basis, respectively. Furthermore, the upper age limit for continued service has been set at 62 years. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee on Tuesday said it is a shame for the nation that even after so many years of the disappearance of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, people do not know what happened to the leader nor do they have the date of his death. She also hit out at the BJP-ruled central government for not keeping their promise of investigating Netaji's disappearance. In an apparent reference to the centre declaring a half-day holiday in central government offices for Ram Temple's consecration ceremony on Monday, Banerjee said these days holidays are declared for political advertisements, but nothing is announced for those who gave up their lives fighting for the country's freedom. It is India's bad luck that even after so many years people do not have Netaji's death date. She said that for the last 20 years, she tried to make Netaji's birth anniversary a national holiday but failed. Canada on Monday announced an immediate, 2-year cap on international student permits and said it would also stop giving work permits to some postgraduate students as it seeks to rein in record numbers of newcomers seen aggravating a housing crisis. The cap is expected to result in approximately 360,000 approved study permits in 2024, a decrease of 35% from 2023, according to a statement from the Immigration Ministry. Immigration Minister Mark Miller said the federal government would work with the provinces, which oversee the educational system, to apply the cap. He said the main reason for the cap is to protect students who attend colleges, which are often private-public partnerships that provide inadequate services at high costs, but also to ease pressure on housing and services. Some private institutions have taken advantage of international students by operating under-resourced campuses, lacking supports for students and charging high tuition fees, all the while significantly increasing their intake of international students, Miller told reporters. The increase is also putting pressure on housing, healthcare and other services, he said. Rapid population growth fueled by immigration has put pressure on services, like healthcare and education, and has helped drive up housing costs. These issues have weighed on Liberal Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's support, with polls showing he would lose an election if one were held now. In the third quarter of last year, the population grew at its fastest pace in more than 6 decades, with non-permanent residents, mostly students, increasing by 312,758, the most in more than 5 decades. For a complete and comprehensive English news bulletin, please do watch Swatantra TV at 10:30 p.m. every day. This is Mahima, signing off. Keep watching Swatantra TV.